We're at storage unit. We just paid $900 for this one. Look at the size. This is the biggest storage unit we have ever bought. We're probably going to need another trailer. But again, 900 bucks, 10 by 20. We're gonna load her up, take her back to the house. We're back at the house. We loaded the big trailer, the little trailer, and the truck full of stuff. There was a lot more furniture than we thought, right? When we buy this stuff, we really can't see 100% what's in it, obviously, because it's just a couple photographs. They have the world record of heavy leather sofas, and they're not even that good, are they? They were triple recliners. So, but take a look at all of this stuff. Also, there, you know, there had to be some mattresses. Oh my goodness, what is above us? I'm not dead yet. No, maybe the storage unit. What's in this thing? Do they know something we don't? All right, first things first, there's a saw. There is a lot of tools in here that we saw either still in boxes and stuff like that. So this is it's a good yard sale item, probably for what, 10 bucks? Chicago. Electric power tools. Looks like they were cutting some fine tooth stuff. So what is that, 10 bucks? Yeah. Still has the thing attached to it. And everything in this unit was heavy, right? Just super, super heavy. We have some comforters here. Oh my goodness. I don't think we used one trash bag. We just threw everything in here. Okay, there we go. That's nice. What do we got in this thing? We'll start off right here. Is that new? If this is new, that's worth a lot of money. Oh, that is new. Ooh, maybe not. The old Philips Norelco shaver 2500. 6 speeds. Fully washable. That's pretty nice. Oh, they got some Zippos in here. You know you can't sell Zippos on Whatnot? They say they're flamethrowers. Oh no.
No Zippo.
No Zippo. Oh no.
Zippo.
Zippo. I don't. Oh, like it zippoed out. Huh. There's a key. We'll keep that for later. What is that thing? Is that a Fitbit?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Could be a Fitbit.
That's an old Fitbit.
That's an old toothbrush. That's solid. All right, so far. Oh, if I didn't tell you, I think I did at the beginning. It's a nebulizer. We paid 900 bucks for this unit, so hopefully there's something good, because that's a lot of do-re-mis. What do we got going on here? Crown. Nothing. That is not a good start. Whole bunch of empty boxes so far. Hey! Empty boxes. Man, another empty box. We're doing pretty good, honestly. If you think about all the boxes we got, no, that's not too shabby, really. What is this? These probably aren't worth a whole bunch of money. That looks like an iPad, doesn't it? But iPads nowadays, if it's the older model, look at that little camera. I don't know if that's what the cameras look like nowadays. They're really not worth a ton of money. They got to be new, or they have to be like the one that's just released or the one after that. The rest of this is going to be a whole bunch of paperwork. If we find something cool in there, we'll let you know. All right, this next one, we got some oil here. That's not too terribly exciting. We have
a shopping basket.
It is a shopping basket. That's probably the best thing we got so far. You can go to the old Dollar General
for the yard sale.
Just one. Just only one person.
One person.
One person gets this basket. Everybody else. This looks just like a whole bunch of paperwork in here. So they did have some decent looking furniture in here. Like this thing is a transformer. It opens up here and you can plug stuff in. You can tell it's older by the way that it has that jack. Isn't that like a phone jack?
Yeah.
So this is definitely an older piece of furniture. Overall, it's in fairly good condition. It's like a filing cabinet. So I don't know if that has any worth. I think one of the tires fell off because it did have tires. Also, another thing, it opens up like this. What are you hiding there? Snacks?
Snacks.
Sandwiches? Somebody comes over, they're like, I'm hungry. And you're like, hey, we have an array of ham and cheeses in here. Another one is going to be this one. This is actually fairly nice. This is Ashley furniture, right? It does have some marks on it. We might be able to clean that up. But Ashley furniture stuff's fairly expensive. That might be worth 25 bucks on Marketplace or something like that. We do know some people that are in need of furniture, so we're going to reach out to them first, and then they can have it for free. But then if they don't want it, then we can probably sell it for like 25 bucks. Same with this one. Furniture nowadays, super expensive. There is a big, gigantic air compressor. We'll get that out next. Big old air compressor, 1.5 horsepower, 150 psi max, 26 gallon. The name brand isn't all that wonderful. I think this is, I don't know, it might be Hobo Freight. Maybe it's not. Still probably worth 100 bucks on Facebook Marketplace easily, or this would look real good in the old shop. I don't know if we need an air compressor, but this is a decent air compressor. If it works. If it doesn't work, it's just a big tank. You go over there, my friend, hang out with that bird that's making a lot of noise. See what we have a huge awning here. These cannot be cheap, I'm assuming. This is a retractable awning. It's the size. Oh my goodness. It's like playing tug of war. Ah, there you go. It's got a huge, I mean, it looks in fairly good condition. Right? I don't even know how it would work. It's a manual one though, because, oh, it probably doesn't have this though. That's the way you turn it in and out probably. But we'll look these up. It's a big awning. This could be Facebook Marketplace for what? 100 bucks? 200 bucks probably? They gotta be over 1,000, I would think. Come here, little bean. Let's see what we're working with here. All right. These beans looks like they were definitely packed in a hurry, right? This looks like is usually never a good sign if things are packed in a super hurry. We get it. What is that, sand art? We have packed recently and we did not pack in a hurry and looked exactly the same. Got some stuff all over, but that's what that is. I don't know. It's not, oh, it is signed on the back. End of the trail. Hopefully it's not foreshadowing for this YouTube channel. Get it? Hey, microphone. It's everything in there. A lot of mail, right?
Yeah.
We still don't understand the mail thing about why. It's a plastic cup.
I think they thought they needed to start a fire when they...
Yeah, like hugs and kisses. And I like big mutts, and I cannot lie.
That's cute.
All right. The rest of this is... Oh, there's the apple in here. What is this? Apple something. Something's in it for sure.
Oh,
apple
that's
4.
Old
That's
apple.
old. It's actually in there. Huh. What, now, if that was a new apple... Ooh, it's like really sticky. Look at that thing. The old Apple 4S.
Dinosaur.
Roar! Get it? Dinosaur. Roar. I'll be here all day. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Any more phones? There is another phone. Check that out. That's another Apple, newer. Is it on? Oh no! I looked at that. I was like, "There's no way
I
this
thought so
thing's
too.
still on." What you can do with old phones, can't you turn them in to like Walmart? It's just a
case.
Just a case. They definitely like their Apple products. They got a Honda in here. We got some paperwork for Shingles. Maybe they had a business. There's an Apple Watch. This almost looks like it would be in there. This is probably the one that's not in there. Good grief. No. Wouldn't that where it would be?
Yep.
And then that's empty. So no good there. What else we got? We definitely have a lot of shingles in here. No wonder it's so heavy. That's the good shingles. That's actually the shingles I think we have on our house. And there's some more shingles. Atlas Design shingles. And
Is that stuff sellable?
Shingles?
Those books?
I don't think you want to get shingles. I think there's a thing of, that's not a good
I
thing.
don't even know why I ask questions.
No, I don't think you want that. All right, I'm not seeing much in here other than empty apple boxes. I mean, we're working with Apple 4 though. I mean, come on now. And I love big mutts. And I cannot lie. Breakables, you don't say. You want to come and zoom in on this thing? What type of breakables are we working with? Oh, that's not breakable. That's pots and pans. Oh no, pots and pans. Actually, that's a good piece right there. That's a cranberry Pyrex. Oh, it's all jacked up. The bottom Teflon's coming off of it. Yeah, that usually really kills the value of these. Anchor hawking. No, I'm not seeing much in here. Just a whole bunch of old pots and pans. Super loud. It looks like this is gonna be lodged. Oh, emerald. You could probably sell that in the booth for $5, maybe. All right, and a muffin pan. I wouldn't call that breakable, but I guess you throw it against the wall, she'll break. All right, next one. No name on this one. Alright, I said a whole bunch of screws. That's funny because the other day I said, I need a whole bunch of screws. This would be cool, the old 4-way, but they welded another socket on it. So now that's no good. That's interesting. What do we got here? They might have had like a business, maybe a handyman business or something at this point. Alright, we got some Pittsburgh Pirates in here. Yeah, I think all this is like Harbor Freight stuff. These are, I think, only worth like $10, even if you buy them at Harbor Freight. But if we do our yard sale idea, you could put these out for $1 and definitely get $1 for tools. Yeah, these are all Pittsburgh. Shame they're not all like
Milwaukee.
There's a Milwaukee. Yeah, it's just a little saw though. Got a Ryobi speed loader plus. It's missing. And then a whole bunch of little screwdrivers. But you could lot these together at a yard sale, put them in a bucket and say $20 for everything, and you get $20 for this bag. Tools nowadays, even if you go to Harbor Freight, are expensive. So, ooh, these are nice, as if it's in there. Yeah. All right, we got some nice propane gas here, and then you do have the nozzle for it. So, not a ton of money, more, it's full too. More like we look good in the shop up there that I'm building. Hard hat. Sharp interiors. What we got going on here? Another hard hat. We should just wear these today doing this locker. Right? Got a funnel, you always need a funnel. Got some Ford, Lincoln, Mercury grease. Alright, well I own one of those, so we'll keep that. Random screws and stuff in this. What type is this? Like, that's a purse.
Yep.
Hey, listen. If you're carrying around your cleaning material in a purse, that's not, it's not bad. You're fancy. It's better than a bucket. That's all we got in here. Not a whole bunch of value. Maybe a couple bucks in tools, a couple bucks in hats. Maybe that grease is probably the most expensive thing, old Valvoline grease, but clothes here. That bag just literally fell apart. This also was not in a climate control. So it was.
They look like clean clothes.
Yeah, they do look like clean clothes. If we can donate any of this stuff, I'm not seeing anything that looks like that's true universal thread. Not seeing much. I don't want to throw them all on the ground. The smellometer on these clothes are pretty rough though. They smell like they've been in that bag for a while. Piece of luggage. Nice piece of luggage here. Oh, it's so heavy too. I bet you it's full of clothes. Because all
shoes.
You think shoes? I'm thinking a billion clothes.
I think you're right.
Huh?
I think you're right.
They're all on hangers too. What we got? You seeing anything that looks... They're all an extra small. Usually the bigger sizes sell a lot better for us. This one says stretch. Knox Rose. Aeropostale. These look like mostly mall brand stuff. There's a Lauren Ralph Lauren. You could probably sell that thing. What is it, a little shirt? Little top, something like that. Huh. All right. And then you have something in here that's heavy. This might be the shoes. We might both be right. Nope, just more clothes. Just a whole bunch more clothes. Not seeing anything super valuable. This thing looks nice. What is this? Land's End. That's the old Land's End. That's a nice jacket. Got the lining in it. Got the good color to it. Yeah. I think we're gonna find, I'm not giving up hope. That right there is one of the heaviest sofas in the world. I'm not giving up hope, but I think some of this stuff's gonna be stained a lot. The professional Chicago Power Tool table saw is in there. It's brand new. Never used, I'm pretty sure. How many horsepower? 2 horsepower. Man. We gotta look it up. We gotta see though if it's in there. Yeah. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Facebook Marketplace deal on this one easily. Let's go ahead and make it not new real quick. Let's open it up and say, listen, this wasn't new. Look at that thing. Woo-wee. That might be, I don't know, table saws. I know new like brand name table saws are like 300 bucks, I think. So we might be able to get another $100 for this one. We're gonna go ahead and remove these, throw these away, and continue on. We are back. We removed the mattresses, and there are some golf clubs in here. These golf clubs actually are pretty good. These are, I think it's a whole set of Callaway Big Berthas. Now they're older. They're like 2008 or something like that. So they're 20 years old. Let's take a look at the grips. Grips are in good condition, regular flex. We have the entire set here. This little alien wedge is worth like 10 bucks. So you're probably talking 150 maybe in golf clubs. And then there's like a brand new putter in here. Maybe not brand new. What is this thing? Got a nice thing on it. AMF Professional Pro Transfer. Well, he's got it on sale for $35, including extra weighted tool. Where's the extra weighted tool? That's actually a nice, that thing.
That is nice.
That thing is not, that might be worth 20 bucks. There might be $150 in golf stuff right here. Let's see what type of bag it is. They wrapped it up in a trash bag. Oh my goodness. It almost looks like a ping bag, but might not be. Why would you, they tied it to the club. Why would you do that? Callaway bag. So old Callaway bag, not worth a whole bunch, but the clubs are definitely worth probably 150 bucks. And you have the original head covers. Now they're worth 140 bucks. Did we eat our Wheaties the other day when we were loading this?
I think we did. Oh.
This thing, watch out, it's coming after you. Come and get you. It's like a little crab. What we got here? He died so that we may live. Very true. That's nice. Put that right back here. Is this just clothing? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there's more. Gosh, that smelling meter, something is thick in here. You smell it? Man, that doesn't smell all that good. Changing light bulb. We actually just saw one of these at Home Depot for like 20 bucks. I don't know if they go for $20, but that's how much they were trying to sell for at the Home Depot. Man, that stench it almost smells like there's been sandals wrapped in a cooler and put in a storage unit for 20 years. That's what it smells like. Okay, these are probably some sort of vitamins, I'm guessing, mixed with some change. So we're doing pretty good. We got a couple cents in change here. I'm not seeing no $900 yet. Look at the size of this watch. What's that say? Rolex. No. Ice King. The old Ice King. Look at that thing. Stainless steel, construction, genuine, pleather. Looking pretty good right there on the Ice King. We'll look that thing up. We have some petroleum jelly that is open. Now it's all over my gloves. So that's exciting. Now everything will be slippery. Usually there's something in those. Some of this stuff can be worth some money. Got to be able to read it though. Don't know what that says. Old makeup. Could you use that? No? Okay. Hey, another toothbrush. We're doing pretty good when it comes to toothbrushes. Nothing in there. Friends. That's what I feel like we need right now. There's a couple Friends. The smell in here is horrific. It's in my throat. All right. That was a good bin. I hope more bins are like that. That's exciting. I think we're like a tic-tac away from this just covering me in here. And when it does, just leave me. Don't call nobody, just close it up. And this will be like my tomb. More pots and pans and things and stuff. What is that big thing down there? Some toasters can be worth a lot of money. Not that one. That is not the toaster that's worth some money. Man, none of this is even donatable. That's the... Huh. All right, there's a big case here. Says Pittsburgh. Feels like they're... What is in this thing? It is heavy. All right, what do we got? Pittsburgh. We'll never get those back together. It's got most of them in here, I would think. That's actually a nice little set. It's got a little breaker bar. It's got the ratchets. It's got, yeah, it's a big set. It's missing some things. It's not high quality. The Pittsburgh stuff isn't super high quality, but this must be that's like brand new. Like that's never been used. I just don't think it's worth a ton of money because of the name brand. This is Harbor Freight stuff, and I think you can buy these for like, man, I would say like maybe 10 bucks. So you might be able to get for, I've never seen a set this big, but you might be able to get this whole set if we do Facebook Marketplace or yard sale, maybe $20 for all this. I'll look it up. I really don't think this one's, somebody flipped it upside down and opened it wrong for sure. That's what happened there. Let's go ahead and put this where it wasn't. Did everybody catch that? That was actually at the bottom. Now it's at the top. There is a bin here we can go through really quick so we can get it out of our way. Mostly just clothing. The pictures on this look pretty good because I could see some of the tools, but so I was thinking it would be a lot of tools. Faded Glory. It's kind of like my mood right now. Here we go. This box has been taped up. Used waxy things. Huh. What's in this? This is interesting. Blessed. Life is a journey. Just like this unit. And we got some little winery ones. And that one comes with a circle. So then what is in this one? Let's take a look. Shelly. We always find Shelly in a storage unit. You ever notice that? Always. Shelly's always in there. If we were having like a bingo card, and you definitely would want Shelly as a spot, and just some stuff that is molded and things.
Pear-shaped water globe that doesn't have water in it.
Yeah, I think she's broken.
Shelly just broke.
Oh, Shelly, no! What do we got in here? Can we see through it? Does it look CVS? There's some expensive things in CVS. Could be pretty good. A lot of nice bins, too. Short, clear glasses. Man, this must have been sitting in here a while. Who uses that brown tape nowadays? Right? And I don't have a knife. I totally forgot to bring a knife. I can probably run up to the house real quick and grab one, but I don't have one. Oh, they have. All right, I might be able to get a date on the
comic.
On the comic, yeah. All right. Here we go. What type of glass?
Those are called the funny papers.
Were they funny papers? Is that what you used to? Jack Daniels. They actually could be worth maybe 10 bucks if it's the set of them. Let me get a date here. What are we working with? No, this is not that old. Where did they get that brown tape at? 2022. Huh. It's only been in there 2 years. No, 3 years. Jack Daniels with some sort of lightning bolt. What's a lightning bolt for? Oh, they all have lightning bolts. Is that some of their brand or something? Ah, we don't have the full set. This is Anchor Hawking. And then another Anchor Hawking, but just different. So, oh, I don't even know if that one is Anchor Hawking. This one could be a no name. Is it Crystal? No, not Crystal. How's it going, neighbor? We have neighbors here. They're going to love us. After 10 years of us screaming in the backyard, they're going to be like, I got to get out of here. Got to get out of here. These people back here are ridiculous. All right, we got some trinkets here. What type of trinkets do we have? Got a, I would not consider that a trinket.
Foot scrubber. Foot scrubber.
Useful though. Little wooden things. In a world where you can be anything, be yourself. That is true.
Well, that's Natural Life. How's that Goodwill?
M's a Goodwill. Is Natural Life good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll keep it. So they shopped at Goodwill. So they're kind of like us. Just shop at Goodwill. This would go to something, right? Angels Are Among Us. Is that an elephant? Yeah, but he's broken. I don't know what's going on with him. He connected to something, but he's like a brass elephant or something right there. You probably unscrew him and he could be a little figurine maybe. Somehow. Trunk up, that means it's good luck. That's what people tell us. And then some sort of fairy garden thing or something. Take a look at that. It's interesting. It's made of pewter, I think. So
you saw that on Whatnot?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's made of some sort of metal. Kind of scary looking, isn't it? No?
Well, she's a fairy.
I always thought the fairies were scary. All right, we got glasses. Tall. Okay, these are tall glasses. They must have grew up a little bit. Must be older. Oh, it's more of these. Oh, no, we got a tall one. It's the whole set of something that looks like that don't have name brands. So we'll open just a couple more to make sure that that's what we got, but it sure feels like, yep. Sure feels like that's what we're working with there. We got some short glasses. It's these again. Whole set. I don't think that they're going to have a lot of value. You could make, I mean, like stuff like that at a yard sale even doesn't sell because there's so much of it at yard sales. You know what I'm saying? Like you throw down some decent tools or something like that at a yard sale, it'll sell. Stuff like that, nah. Just Tupperware. It's got people's initials on it. So, got some Tervis here, but they're in pretty rough condition. Dolphins. That's actually echoing.
That's the other one.
Oh man. Oh, nice little hammock. That's pretty nice right there. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that we're doing good, but our spirits are high.
Yes.
Because we woke up this morning.
That's
right. Pretty solid. That's, you know, that's a good start when you wake up. What do we got in here? This box is full of dust. Gold label. Look at that. Is it made of gold? That's a nice level right there. We have some things that go with other things. We got some tools. Got a nice charger here. This stuff was thrown in here and just, they pieced out, I think, right? That's the biggest nail I've ever seen in my life. Huh. You think there's like a gigantic hammer in here? Maybe they were giants. And this is just a regular size nail to them. You ever think about that? I do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm not seeing anything of really value.
Glass?
This?
Yeah.
Plastic.
Oh.
Yeah. If it was glass, that would be pretty cool. It'd be super heavy. And then a rivet gun. Man, these things, that's a Stanley rivet gun. You ever do rivets? You want to talk about having Popeye forearms? Boy, if you can get them big rivets, your forearms would be the size of that. Riveting is not that fun. It's not that riveting. Syntec battery charger. Think it's in there? Doesn't feel like a Syntec battery charger. No, why would it be? Because it, aww. This is just some like really random stuff you'd have in the garage over years and years of your life, not throwing stuff away, right? Like when I got rid of all this stuff in the garage, it looked just like this. Yeah. For sure. It was just random stuff that I bought and didn't need and go from there. There's a saw here. This is a Ryobi. This could probably be at a yard sale for like $5, something like that. Man, we're gonna go ahead and clean this up and then work on Mr. Avalanche here. This is pretty nice though. We'll go ahead and we're gonna play Jumanji real quick. Not Jumanji, Jenga.
Jumanji too.
Oh no, that was holding it up. All right, we're not gonna do that. Get my way into this box. There's birds, bluebirds. Check that out.
Pretty.
Then you got a person golfing.
Paul Whitney Hunter.
Paul Whitney Hunter. That's Paul Bunyan. You got more. Look, I'll just go ahead and shell them out to you real quick. Oh, shell. Actually, it's the only ones in here. Thought, oh man, we hit the jackpot of cool pictures. Man, I'm not understanding. I still will not understand why people. That's mail. Why people carry so much mail around with them? Maybe because they don't want to throw it away, maybe, and they're like, hey, we'll just throw it in this storage unit. I have no idea, honestly. Comforter. You're doing fine. Don't worry about it. There's good stuff in here. Well, I appreciate it. I like to keep them around. You know? Oh, wow. This is, this says shoes on it.
Choo-choo train.
Choo-choo train. Hey, we got a choo-choo train now down the street. I don't have a knife. Thought I'd find one in here somewhere. Look how much we stacked this thing behind me. Look right here.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
I did that.
Yeah, I did most of that with one hand.
I did that.
I did that. I saw a hawk today. I can't get this open.
Bunch of Louis Vuittons. Look at that face.
No, it's not Louis Vuitton. One day it will be. Guess what? Today ain't the day. Today ain't the day. This is not all shoes. Actually, these right here, if they were in better condition, would be worth some decent money. The Nike Shocks. What we're finding here is everything is in like really poor condition. Like there's good stuff, but it's like destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, there's a couple Vera Bradleys, not in good condition. There's a boot. That boot was made for walking.
What's in that, there's like a jewelry case thing. Yeah.
This? Alright. We have
a
thermometer, a lighter, something to wipe your face with.
Is that Pandora? Oh, that was a Pandora.
Pair of tweezers, a stone and some wire. That doesn't look like 925, does it? No, it's too. I can actually bend it. Not so much going on in there. So that's not even like really sellable stuff. So, and then like really honestly in this bag is just, it's not that good. I'm trying not to breathe a lot. So if my face starts turning like red or blue, it's because I'm losing oxygen to my brain. Just let me go. What are we working with here? Got a clock. Oh, this is like nice decor maybe. Well, you mean rustic. It's all on how you look at it. It's perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective. We have a ton
toothbrush holder.
Of toothbrush holders in here. We got a toothbrush holder. We have a pineapple. We have another pineapple. It's missing its head. We have whatever that is. We have this all from TJ Maxx. That's like a nice little soap holder. Oh, jeez. Scared me to death. Look what is looking up at me. She has a cameo on. Isn't that called a cameo?
Yeah.
Is that an old doll? Is that a turtle looking at her?
That's a nice turtle. Does his head move?
I don't know. Does her head move?
Oh, I hope not. She's pretty.
She has curly hair.
That's a really nice dress.
Yeah, she actually looks like she's well made. Maybe not. She didn't have a name. Usually, don't they put names on the back of their heads? If they're quality? I don't know. I actually just made that up. I think there's another doll. There's definitely a turtle here. We did find.
His head moves.
We did find some sterling silver in that thing where I said there was nothing good. Actually, Kayla did find some sterling silver pieces. See, he's like a nightlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute. That's definitely a whatnot sale. His head. Wait a second. Is it broken or is it supposed to move? Boy, this is weird. Does it come out? Does he like go to sleep?
It could be broken.
That's got to be broken. There's no way that's normal. Got another doll in here. Had doll's eyes. What's that from?
I don't know.
Jaws. Pretty sure. All right, what do we have here? We have made in China trinket dish. Glass. Roses. I mean, not terrible. Yeah, we definitely need to spice up our booth a little bit because, all right, that's the stand for one of the dolls, probably that doll. Some cotton swabs, always useful. Pineapple. That's nice. That's a beaded palm tree. You think if we plant it, it'll grow? I'm gonna say yes. And then you have this little thing right here that you could put little plants in.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that is cute. It's got like little clay doodads. So, I don't know what a clay doodad is, but it's got some. All right, moving on. We are still thinking if the turtle is broken or not. I don't know. I feel like he's broken. Why wouldn't they just affix it to the thing? I don't know. Nothing. All right, moving on. In this trailer, full of stuff. Wow, this has got some girth to it. Get out of here. Ah. Looks like a whole bunch of clothes. This is what we honestly don't like to see, is a whole bunch of clothes just thrown like this, because that usually means they're not all that good, right? They don't smell good. It's cold out. We have like this really weird cold snap right now in South Carolina, but it's cold. My nose is slightly stuffed up and I can still smell them. And they smell like, you know when like you leave your clothes in the washer for a long time, and then like say if you were to throw them in a gin bag in a locker that hasn't been climate controlled, and then you would smell it, that's what they smell like. They're pretty rough. Like look at that. That's just all clothes. What is this one? Is that a, what's that say? Lake? Did you get a good whiff of it? Yeah.
It's like dust.
Oh yeah, it's dusty and smelly. I love it. I live for this stuff. I could just jump in this bag and live here for years. You might want to go through some of this because this looks more, we could always wash it. Look at
I
that.
can always wash it.
Yeah, I always throw it in the washer. There you go. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It took me a really long time to get that. All right, so that box is just full of clothing and it weighs 7,000 tons. So let's put it over here on the turtle's neck since it's already broken. All right, we got some hula stuff here. Oh man, see, this is gonna brighten my mood already. Hold on, hold up. Okay, it's not brightening my mood because I can't get it off of here. Okay, you know how to brighten your mood? Put a hula.
Now close your eyes and picture the ocean.
I'm gonna flash up a picture real quick of where I'm sitting. That's where I am. All right, enough of that playing around. These are dresses. No, wait a second. Is that a knapsack? I'm not understanding what I'm looking at here.
Clothes
Oh, okay. The clothes are wrapped up in a sheet. These are not. These are all like non-name brand. Oh, what is that? Rockaware. Roxy. What's gonna happen here is you're probably gonna go through most of these, right? Mm-hmm. And then.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's not bad. Mm-hmm. So there might be some sellable pieces in here. To go through all of these on camera, it's much easier. Like at that one unit, when everything was hung up and it wasn't in a box, it's much easier to go through the stuff. But when it looks like this, it is virtually impossible to go through this on video. Just know this is what they look like. You know what I'm saying? That's a neck meat warmer right there. You need this today. Look at that. No, that's not a neck meat warmer. What is that?
Yeah. It's
like a shawl?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you could put this on and walk around the yard and look like one of them vultures. Right? You could be the queen vulture. Oh my goodness, we have an idea, folks. Look, that's what you gotta do. You gotta do it. That would be hilarious. Old queen vulture coming through.
Are you calling me a vulture?
No, I'm just saying that you could. These are a whole bunch of towels right here. And if they're clean, we actually can donate these to, it's not a homeless shelter, right? It's where people can stay when they got hard times, basically. Yeah. And so we have a list of things that they can use. Towels is one of them. That's the only thing that really doesn't stink. I was actually scared to smell it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we might be able to at least gather some towels up and drop them off down there. Some wash rags. They need linens and everything like that. Look at this mess in here. There's a tire. This is a fan of yours? It's a fan of mine. It's probably not a fan of mine at this time. There is I think this is like everything had stuff like wrapped up in, look at that. What are you doing? What is that? That's an auger? I think you shove this thing through here like this, right? Like this. And then you go, something like that, and you go, see it? See it? See what it's doing? It's dancing.
You're ridiculous.
I don't have a brain. That's from that thing doing weird things. Hey, fly swatter. At this point, this video has turned into something more than just looking through a storage unit. You know? Because you got to have fun with life. It's just a pillow in a box. Just a pillow in a box. All right, come on. We are living dangerously right now. Look, it just looks like an avalanche about ready to occur. All right, I might have to put this down a little bit, see what we got going on first. Tupperware? Say it ain't so.
Why did you say that?
Man, that's...
And it stinks.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good. That is just a whole bunch of Tupperware. We gotta call, there's something heavy at the bottom. We're definitely gonna have to call the dumpster. It's gonna be a 2 dumpster type of unit, and that is never a good thing. That means we're not saving much. Ryobi. That'll sell at a yard sale. $5, easy peasy. This is what I was trying to get out earlier. And hey, this is the only good thing. Don't you mess the cord up. Get out of there. Is this supposed to have water in it?
I think so.
2-quart frozen yogurt sherbet ice cream maker. Here's the scoop. Fully automatic. Makes 2 quarts in as little as 25 minutes. I think that I could have been on QVC. I really do. This is definitely new. There's no way that... Yeah, because it probably it gets cold and then it does whatever it does. It's a really good condition. This actually, the box fell apart. But we could boot that. We could probably sell that on eBay. That's probably worth 25 bucks. Not saying that that's a lot of money, but at this point, we'll take anything. The coffee maker, nice little coffee maker here. Think that's what it is?
It is.
There's no way that it's used and they put a used coffee maker in the same box. I don't know how you do that. So you save the box and then like 6 years later, you're like, hey, I'm moving. I'm putting that back in the box. Yeah? No?
Some people do.
Yeah, I like their style. I like it. These slats right here, this is actually a ladder. See, we had bought a bed. If you have listened to our bed saga, this could actually work. Or we could do the box spring. It's got some, now that might be mold.
No.
Not 100%,
no.
but I'm about 33% that that's black mold.
We are not using
I don't know. I don't know everything in life, but I can tell you that looks. I probably don't want to inhale it. This is a sofa.
Ugh.
This sofa weighs so much. How about this? We'll get a wipey and then we'll wipe it and see what it just to see what it looks like. If we can salvage it, leather sofas are astronomical, like $1,000 nowadays. This is an older sofa. The leather is in slightly good condition. You know what I'm saying? It's fluffy.
Yeah, I don't see any like holes or nothing.
I don't see any holes. I see a lot of dust.
Right.
And like whatever this substance is down here, that's mold.
Yeah.
Right there. That's mold, and I'm breathing it in. I'm laughing. It's really not probably that funny. People always say to wear a mask. How would I talk? Yeah, you would never hear me. I would sound like what is that? Charlie Brown. Womp 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 womp.
His teacher.
His teacher, yeah. Oh, we got a skate in here. Check that out. Now, some skates are worth a lot of money. Ooh, these are going to be good skates. Boy, I bet you back in the 80s, people...
That makes me want to go rollerblading. I love skating.
Did you really? Mm-hmm. These are called Zinger USA. We only got one, though.
It's got something going on with the wheel right there.
Where?
Oh, no.
No, that ain't nothing. This is a good skate. This is the Invader 4R. I guarantee you this skate's probably worth $50. I don't see the actual name brand of the skate, but these got some good ball bearings in them. So we'll hopefully find its friend. I don't remember seeing but one skate though. All right, and here we have some just mail. And we do have some more phones. Like I said, we're gonna keep all the phones and then turn them into the Walmart thing. Where you go in there and shove all the phones in there and see what we get for them one day. You know what I'm saying? It could be a cool little video for the other channel that we got. Amazon. They bought some stuff on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? A boom box? Oh, but we need a boom box for the outside. Ah, golly.
Well, that might be what the microphone got.
That is definitely a woodpecker.
That is definitely a woodpecker.
That's old Woody. Hey, Woody, how are you doing? Making a video. Ow. Okay, now he's just showing off. Check it out, old boombox here. Oh, this could be a karaoke machine, but it's missing the knob. Well, I know what you can do. Just take this knob off of it and put it over here, right?
And then when you need the other one,
then when you need the other one,
put it on the other side.
Yeah, and you just say, wait a second, put it on the other side. The OFX karaoke machine. That's actually missing a ton of knobs.
Oh, jeez.
All right, well, I'm saying yard sale $5. The yard sale idea is going to save us on a lot of this stuff because this is a lot of stuff. We'll go through it and find some decent items to sell. But I'm not seeing anything so far that is super, super sellable. Ooh, what is that? Mainstay? That's Walmart brand, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And then, but if it's a good quality or good looking, we can always like lot them up at a yard sale for like $1, $2. Yeah. We should do, actually, you know what we should do? We should do our yard sale because we have so much stuff. Nothing, like everything's $2. Like everything that we have is $2. And then we'll market it really good. Good grief.
Yeah, I packed those in there pretty well.
We'll market them really good and we'll see what happens. Maybe people will show up from around the world. Australia, we got a lot of people in Australia. You could come to our yard sale. How cool would that be?
In Canada.
Got a lot of people in Canada, our northern friends. Look, used. How did you ever find the box? How did you find this box?
Maybe they used it in the box.
Maybe they used it in the box. I don't know. Maybe we're just different. That when we open something, we immediately throw the box away. All right, this stuff is falling. Hey, the other skate. Dude, that's a good, look at that. I bet you if you had these back in the 80s, I'm gonna guess this is from the 80s, you would be the hottest thing on a Friday night at the skating rink. You're
disco ball going.
Disco ball going. You're probably zooming past your friends because they ain't got the zingers on. They probably got the zangers, and they're just not as good, you know? Not as good. You did an excellent job packing this, I will tell you that.
Thank you.
Because it is really packed in here. All right. What do we have in here? What is this? A Vizio sound bracket bar, sound bar bracket. That could actually be worth probably 20 bucks.
Yeah.
You have some soap. Soap is fun. Got some legs. It's a leg lamp. It's a major award. I'm not even going through that. That's just not so good stuff, is what I'm saying. All right, I don't know what the counter says down below, but I'm getting a little tired. Get it? Getting a little tired. This is a nice tire. It's like brand new. Thing is that tires, to get rid of tires costs so much money. So I don't know if the local place will pick up a tire. The local whatever we can dump. There's actually a tire place across the street. We'll just go give it to them. Hey, y'all want this tire? Because we can't throw it in the dumpster. We cannot. It is illegal. I don't know if it's illegal, but
Make a tire swing.
from that pine tree way up there. You gotta climb the tree and then get in the swing. Nah, there ain't no, we don't have a good tire swing area.
Not a good tire swing tree.
No, it's gotta be like a cool oak tree with like a low-lying branch or something like that. We don't have it. You could do a tire swing in the old chicken coop. Just you and the snakes in there hanging out. All right, we got a container here. Let's come out in the sun. Excuse me, here. Everything in here is heavy, everything. Craftsman, okay. My voice got really high. I'm super excited we found a Craftsman here. Let's see what's inside. All right, little router guy. Craftsman all-in-one cutting tool. Looks like it's in super good condition. These usually run about 30 bucks. Yeah, that's in good condition too. Comes with a couple spiders, which can be your friends as you work in the shop. The only thing is that the case is broken, but that's okay. Because as long as the tool's not broken, it doesn't really matter. A lot of this Chicago electric stuff, I will say that I did look up some Pittsburgh tools. They're not that cheap anymore. The ratchets, I can probably sell all those ratchets and everything for 100 bucks. So, what is this? Oh, it's like a little Dremel.
Dremel.
Yeah. It's not battery powered. A lot of these now are all battery powered stuff, and that's what people want. But if you have a longer job or something, or you're doing like a heavier type of thing where you would just drain the batteries out, the cord, it's probably pretty good. Then you have a Ryobi 2-in-1 pivoting fixed blade. These are nice. You don't like these?
Junk.
Oh, these are the ones that break off. No,
Yeah.
this is a tougher one though. Ours was that little short guy. Remember?
Okay.
So maybe that could be a little bit better. She really was poop throwing that real fast. We have a grease gun. You always need a grease gun. Goes with the grease that we found in there. Then we have a big old drill, big 1/2-inch hammer drill. Chicago Electric Tools. I think this is all Hobo Freight stuff, isn't it? Before they turned to that other brand. Man, that's a big boy right there. It's called the Earthquake. Still got the impact on it. Hey, there's a whole impact set in here. Hey, that's not bad. Did I buy this just because I needed impact? Remember I needed 18 millimeter? I was like, I'm gonna spend $900 on a storage unit where I think I can find an 18 millimeter. I got the whole set. Look at that. Yeah, I got a whole. Is there 18? No, this is standard. Huh? I have to buy another storage unit. Still in search for 18 millimeter. That right there is probably not worth a whole bunch. These Sawzalls, even if they're name brand, aren't worth a ton of money. And this one feels super lightweight and cheap. Usually I like the heavy Sawzalls. So shake it a lot. All right. These are good to have. Little impact set from Pittsburgh. That's not too shabby. Then we have some Molly carbs. Is that carbide tip saw blade? Yeah, that's nice. Got 40 tooth. It's like a megalodon.
He's making himself laugh.
A megalodon. Ah, it's a 80 tooth. It's just a bigger megalodon.
I think you inhaled too much.
I think I inhaled too much of that mold. All right, moving on. What we got in here? This looks like another Dremel. Yay, it's the same one. This is actually not bad. I mean, that's probably 10 or 20 bucks, I would think. So, I mean, it would be better if they were like Snap-on or Craftsman or something. Drill Master, 5-piece masonry set. That's actually, see, if you need a bit like this, it would cost you 30 or 40 bucks to go pick one up. Just having it laying around the house is nice. That's where most of this is gonna go. Now we got a trash can. So, we have made our way into the area of that. This is probably gonna be 2 videos just because it takes us a long time to clean up and everything. This might be our last box right here. Another reason why I bid on this is because I did see all the Amazon boxes because they were shaped or going this way, right? So I was like, man, they might be all new stuff. Turns out, not new stuff. They just, I guess, bought a lot of Amazon stuff and went from there. Yeah, those boots look pretty nice. Let's see what they are. See if they're nailed at the bottom. Not nailed. These are gonna be probably cheaper boots. Let's take a look at their name brand real quick. Their name, they're 8.5 double E. They're Laredo's. I mean, Laredo's a name brand. It's a little bit fancy on that side right there. That's not real crocodile or anything like that. That's all fake stuff right there. But they still might be worth 20 bucks. Or you put them into, you know, at the yard sale for $1. The Nike Airs, all of this stuff is just really, really worn. The Air Monarchs are a good shoe. I mean, they do sell usually pretty good, but these are super, super worn. So, I mean, I don't know what the counter says right now. Hopefully it says at least 900 bucks just to break us even. I don't know if we're actually at the $900 yet. This is a rough unit. I mean, who wouldn't bid on something that looked like that with all them Amazon? Kayla said I wouldn't have bid on that. She wasn't around when I was bidding on this one. So it is what it is. We found something for ourselves. Most of this is going to be some Facebook Marketplace stuff. A lot of this is not going to end up on eBay or whatnot. We'll have to Facebook Marketplace it, or we will save it for our big yard sale that we're going to do probably in the fall, I'm guessing, or something like that. So we do appreciate you watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, comment down below. Like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one.